So I think one of the things we need to get right is to be faster and swifter with the conversation. I think there's still too much bureaucracy around that.
Should they be stripped of this compensation scheme? That's what a lot of campaigners have called for, have asked for.
I fully understand and acknowledge that for many people, they have this sense that we've been denied by the system, by these very people, and these very same people are taking away, are delaying the compensation. I think we just have to be careful that we don't get a situation where the very process where we change it, it further deepens and harms the very people that we want to help.
At the moment, though, that sounds like a no.
I'm open to listening to people what the options are with regard to addressing that. And if it means an option is looking at moving it out of the Home Office, but I want to say that with all these actions, there comes consequences that we have to factor into. And my concern is that we don't want to further give an excuse or damage the very people that we want to help.
Should there be a national inquiry?
I think that's something that, again, we need to be looking at, because the inquiry we know...
Not getting a lot of definitive answers here. Lots of people, campaigners, lawyers who've been working on this for 8 years say there should be a national inquiry, like you have with infected blood, like you've had with the post office scandal.
I think an inquiry gives us an important accountability, gives us an important position where we can call people. I get it, I understand the nature of an inquiry. What I want to be ensuring and focusing on as well is that the people who need justice now are not waiting for an inquiry 7 years down the line or 6 years down the line. So the focus for me is about addressing those issues for people who are locked and in the system and suffering now, as well as dealing with the broader cultural change like the inquiry and so forth.
And just finally, if you look ahead to this political climate, we're seeing polling for reform at around 30%. If a couple of years down the line we don't have a Labour government anymore, would you work with reform? Would you work with Nigel Farage if he asked you to?
Here's my philosophy. Like Frederick Douglass says, the great abolitionist, I will work with anyone to do good and with no one to do evil.